Yo, how y'all doing? Welcome to the new and revamped premiere. My name is Reek Fisher. I am here with, weirdly, this feels like the second time we've done this. The man himself, Mr. Made in Norfolk, Mr. Big Four Wheel, Mr. Make a Dollar Every Day, Amir Driver. Please introduce yourself once again.
What's going on, y'all? What's the name of the show again?
This is Premiere.
Shout out to Premiere. What's going
crazy.
on? My name is Amir Driver, A Driver, you feel me? And we here with my dog Reek, you know what I'm saying? Like he said, it feels like we've done this before.
Right, it's ironic, thanks to a certain producer,
You'll never blame the producers,
Oh no, we send shots here.
He's a terrible
we
guy.
beef. No. We just gonna dive straight into this thing, man, because I feel like, you have a lot to say. I don't want to waste too much time.
Right.
So let's start with your roots, man. How did you get into music in the first place?
Like the cliche answer, my parents played the music around the crib, so that was just how it started. But outside of that, I just had a whole love for the culture in itself. You know what I mean? It's a part of who we are. I think music, like I said, just naturally is something that we all kind of grow up with and around. So you just choose whether or not you're going to take part in it or like it. You know what I'm saying? I just had the urge to just take part in it around like 13, 14, and so I was like, I'm going to be a rapper, and that's just what it was.
Well, growing up in the city of Norfolk, which I'm judging by your outfit, I'm pretty sure you did.
Yeah. I'm out here.
Which we're gonna talk about that in a second.
Okay.
I definitely love your garments.
Appreciate you, bro.
Quite jiggy outfit, man.
Thank you, sir.
Very beautiful apparel, if I do say so
Thank
myself.
Thank you, sir.
So growing up in the city of Norfolk and being a rapper in when was this? When did you actually jump into the music scene itself?
So I started making music in high school, you know what I mean? My junior, senior year of high school, 05, 06, I started really putting out mixtapes. But in the area, as soon as I graduated, so like 07, 08, I was outside, man, hitting all the open mics, going to the clubs, hosting the parties and things of that nature. My manager at the time was a barber. My man Steve Jones, shout out to Steve. He was super active in regards to like marketing and things of that nature, understanding that I had to be visible, even though I wasn't of age to be in a lot of these spaces. He was like, we're gonna get you here, don't worry. And that's really what it was. So I'll say like 08, 07, 08, because 08, because Designated Driver, that's like the first real mixtape I put out.
I remember that mixtape.
You know what I mean? I came out in 08, and that was like the one that had the poster and all that stuff.
12 at the time.
Yeah, I mean, it had all the bells and whistles to go along with it. So that was like the real introduction to the music scene out here, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, excuse me. I hear you saying you jumped off the porch as far as music is concerned. About 07, 08, was it any challenges, any difficulties that came along with, doing something that, maybe was kind of new at the time?
That was one of the biggest challenges, is that it was new. The whole concept. So because our area, is a little bit behind in regards to just entertainment, you know what I mean? Because of the market. When you trying to establish yourself as a rapper in a space that doesn't really understand how that would work, it's a little bit of pushback. It might not be intentional pessimistic view, but it's just they can't see it for themselves, so they can't see it for you. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of the things. But other than that, I would say probably finding outlets to perform, because everything was so catered to singers and poets in the earlier 2000s. But just, trying to create that platform, trying to create and shape culture. I myself was blessed to be one of the artists to help like push that, So that like I say, starting out was probably one of the biggest things, just having people understand that it was a real happening or really could occur.
Like this could really happen.
Yeah,
somebody from here can really put together music that fits industry standards and quality and really have it take off.
Right, and it could really work, yeah.
And even when, I feel that sentiment, because even when I started, age, 14, 15, something like that, it was a lot of pushback from my peers,
right.
Who just felt like it wasn't really realistic.
Right.
And then on top of that, I'm pretty sure you can attest to this. Do you remember how, like, when you first started recording, you just thought it sounded so good? You thought the quality was amazing.
Man, what? Listen.
And it sounded like you recorded it on...
It sounded like I recorded it where I recorded it. The first couple times I was recording in like a closet in the back room of somebody's crib, you know what I mean? And it sounded like that. As I started to venture out a little bit more and going to more studios, I started to understand what better quality work sounded
Absolutely.
like. But yeah, man, and yeah. Ad-libs all over the place, doubles all high, everything on the same level. You know what I mean? It was a lot. Yeah, like, yo, beat dumb loud.
Dumb loud.
Like, yo.
Do you remember them songs that I'm pretty sure we all made where like you just doubled the whole thing?
What? That's what I'm saying, yeah, because the beat was so loud.
And then that used to be like, and then you used to tell it. Like I remember when I first started recording, I was actually like 13 when I recorded like my first couple songs, and the engineer used to tell me, yeah, you gotta double it because that's the industry standard. You gotta double all the words, which means you go back and you record the first layer, and then you go back and say everything you just said again.
Yeah.
So it's like the effect of hearing me twice almost. Yeah. And then you go back and do your ad libs to add like a third layer. Yeah. And then you go back in and do the ad libs that ain't a part of the verse. It's just like your ooh, yeah, or you might say a word twice or something. Like it was nasty. It was very nasty.
Very nasty.
But I feel like that's the case because, you know, when it comes to putting music together, like you said, you were one of the first to really be out here doing it. So we didn't necessarily have that guidance of how to professionally record a song and have it sound like something. We was freestyling, which is why,
it was.
You know, I thank you because, you know, you walked. You crawled,
yeah, man.
So we could walk.
No hesitation on this one, we going up. The ladies, man, these young brothers spend hours flirting, smiling. I'll get your shorty wetter than a shower curtain. You couldn't sleep on my flow, I'm not a waterbed. Woody when I wake up, women call it my morning lamb. Trying to get my niggas out the trap is like pulling teeth. Because they all wanna cook like Lil B. Mine is the dance though, pinky ring, hand glow. With a pen and pad, I could change the name to Van Gogh. Above average, you niggas are marginal, a DA native. So my sevens are the Cardinals. Women on my flow are pool holes. Cardinals, your lines seem rushed, my nigga, you better audible. If it was a trash rapper draft, they would pick you. Nigga, you're a joke, belong on Comedy Central. I'm a permanent marker and you're a pencil. So you can get erased and niggas would never miss you. See with this rap shit, your boy drive a chastise. Shouldn't have teeth, cause of all of these crack lines. Music is child's play and your shit nap time. Beef, then you're holy and wet, we call it baptized. Best in the UFC like Lane Kiffin. Ballin' on talent alone, I'm Blake Griffin. Never came in with dreams of being Pippin. But nigga better than me, that memo, I missed it.
Do you feel like you can necessarily hear the growth in your music, not just from a quality standpoint, but just from a creativity standpoint? Do you feel like you can hear that growth from 07, 08 to now?
Yeah,
and if so, what has that growth been like to you?
Just maturity. You know, music is, I feel like if done right, it will be a biographical aspect of your life. You know what I'm saying? To any extent that you do it. If it's party music, however, like as you age and mature, the music is gonna do the same thing with you. So you'll be able to hear certain spaces and phases that you were in and hear how you matured through those. Like, nigga, now I love hearing myself rap. Like, you know what I mean? Not the sound super like,
oh no, it sounds that way.
You know what I mean? All right, cool. But like, but not when I say that, I mean just from a space of the content being what it is now, you know, because I'm older, I have different responsibilities. I got a family, you know what I'm saying? I got businesses and things of that nature that I have, and it's just a wider range of subject matter. And it's like, yo, dang, bro, you know, I've been putting in all these years, so I know how to rap, I know how to carry my tone. But now the shit I'm talking about on top of that is just like, yeah, you really on to something. So yeah, nah, I definitely you can hear it. I always, like I said, I feel like if you're going about it the right way, you'll always be able to hear any type of growth and progress that you got in the music. You know what I mean?
For sure. That's definitely something that I notice in my music too, I guess. You know, what I've come to understand is at the beginning of probably not just my career, but everybody's career, right? You just trying to prove how good you can rap.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, you just want to show, niggas I can really out-rap you.
I can out-rap you, right.
Like, which is why, you know, the first line of projects that you did drop was all like school related, right?
Yeah.
What was those titles again?
In high school it was A as the letter 1, 2, and 3. Then after that it was Designated Driver, The Orientation, Summer School, until next summer. Nah, until next summer was not a school thing, but those were all like, you know what I mean, the whole concepts. I was on, so I'm gonna teach y'all how to do this type way.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna show you niggas I put these bars
Yeah,
together.
I put these bars together. I'm a rapper, you know.
I be
So
spitting, whatever that means.
whatever that means, man. Whatever that means.
But nah, it's something that comes along with growth and maturity and just understanding that, you know, for me, music is a vibe. Music is an energy. You know, we get in the car on a Saturday night. I don't want you to rap me to death while I'm drunk.
Nah,
you know?
not at all.
Not saying I drive drunk. Don't do that, kids.
Yeah, not at all. We don't support or encourage
Absolutely.
that at all.
No.
You feel me? Just say no.
Just say no. So with that being said, you know, the music tends to, because music serves as a soundtrack to our lives.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
you know, we wanna make things that you can live to, that you can have as a memory. Like, oh
Right.
yeah, this was hot when I was doing this.
Right.
This was my favorite song when this was going on.
Right.
You know.
Hey, yo, I'ma keep letting these shots fly till I catch somebody's attention, I promise. Another day, another dollar. Make $1 every day. Another day, another dollar to be made. It's all the same. But I'm out here for one reason. I came to step on shit like the work bad. If a nigga get in my way, they know that he hurt bad. Flyer than a pilot, my life is floating in first class. That ain't no gas. Nigga smoking on dirt bags. All that jacks, your pack ain't worth that. Dirt that, shirt that. Let me kill it quick. On my killer shit, no feeling shit, really shit. Due diligence got me rolling like I am on a dealership. If a nigga hating, then we deal with it. Get the painting everywhere like a kid scribbling. Shoot at your bitch. Now she hit my shit. Ass bouncing everywhere. Them cheeks in here dribbling, no nibbling. Ain't more than the tip of it. Cause I got the dough, shorty with nuts. Cause she on the dealer shit. Nigga shit, all that I be on. Fuck a fuck, nigga, tell him be gone. Never will he see the level we on. P on, I am in my prime like Dion. Got a lot of hoes like Leon. I ain't a saint, but stay closer to Franklin and Leon. My aura shine like neon. I am too cool, bitch, free on. Tapping it with the rapper shit, every beat, I'ma put my knee on. Hold up with a lead, call me Lebron. A nightmare now, since I'm the nigga that they always wanna sleep on. Bitch, I'm built different, skilled different, real with it. From a town where hustling 100,000 like a million. The building, we in it now. Look around, bitch, it's obvious who run the town. Every season, we feeling like the summer now. Just the was able, you bound to drizzle. Lay down to get down. Four wheel.
One thing that I do want to dive in with you about is, you know, you have a very iconic voice.
Appreciate it.
You know, you got a great throat, bro. The way you just, no, you're not hearing me. You got a great throat. The way you just, are able to enunciate and really project your voice. You know, your tonsils must be on full-time duty.
So, pause.
Hmm?
I interject, sir. It's not the throat.
For sure.
It's not in the throat. It's in the diaphragm. You know?
So it's no throat?
No, it's no throat.
Not even a little?
No. Okay. None. Just, artists, rappers, anybody, man. Projection comes from the diaphragm, not from the throat. If you do it from the throat, you screaming. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Once you do that, then it's high pitched. It sound weird, but it's controlled when you do it from here. So I appreciate, you taking a liking to my rapping voice and things of that nature. But it's
you special, man.
Definitely not from the throat.
That esophagus you got.
Yeah, wild dog, man. Yeah, wild dude.
So, but elaborating on this voice, man. It's not only the voice. If you've never had the opportunity to see a stage show by Amir Driver, you are really missing a once-in-a-lifetime experience. So I want to ask you, how did you necessarily go about crafting this spectacular stage show of yours?
Just honestly, man, studying and implementing things that I saw other artists do into my own show. You know what I'm saying? I always tell my homies and stuff like that, yo, when you go to shows of artists that you are fans of, you know, don't just go with the intent of taking in the music. Go with the intent of studying how they move. You know what I mean? Watch what they do. Take little cues from things that they might do to get the crowd riled up. You know what I mean? To lead and segue into the next song and things of that nature. Because if it's working for them, you can figure out a way to take it and make it your own and have it work for you in the same respect. So that's really what helped shape a lot of my stage show. I used to watch a lot of Jay-Z performances, you know, because Jay really is charismatic when on stage, you know what I mean? And it's like, that really worked for me because I don't dance, you know what I mean? I don't do I'm from that era of rap, you know what I'm saying? We gonna stand here and rap to you. So like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna rap.
Yeah, I'm gonna rap to you. So like I had to watch artists that did that, but still were able to captivate people because, you know, it's so much motion and energy involved in music and just the whole entertainment space now. I'm gonna stand there and rap, so if I'm gonna stand there and rap, I gotta be able to do certain things to just keep you engaged. So I used to really watch a lot of Jay shows and just watch how he would do this, do that, say a joke or whatever. I see you, you know what I mean, shouting out people in the crowd or whatever the case may be, just acknowledging the audience in itself, and it just always makes for a better show because once you engage them, they engage you back. So that was a lot of it.
Absolutely.
Scream like you know me, I swear, because if you don't, I'ma hop on stage and rap in your face and nobody wants that. Right side of you good. Left side of you good. I like that. Now listen, for me, crowd participation is key. So when I call you, respond, Pete. When I say where you from, you say up south. Where you from? Where you from? When I say where you from, you say up south. Where you from? Where you from? Come on. Every time where I'm from, I'm gonna rap my city every time I touch down. Every time I look, hold up. When I say where you from, you say up south. Where you from? Where you from? When I say where you from, you say up south. Where you from? Where you from? Look, take it back to the basics. I'm amazing, just face it. Flow disgusting, you taste it. Haters, I know they hate it. Look, my city is in a mix like I'm day to day, playing games. Never had a reason or patience for it. Let her know a lot of games. See, I'm out making more urgently. My urgency is higher than a bitch for that paper. I'm fiending, see me scratching the itch. By choice, like a hustle, no attitude. It's about 10,000 avenues and still the avenue of world. No gratitude, a better hand is left. Empty palm, empathy is gone. You better grind correct. It ain't no time to flex. Being broke or how you bet. Stress, feeling that pressure built up in your chest. Smoking live, pumping sex instead of getting that check. Thoughts getting the best of you. Got you Carolina blue instead of getting them bills. Carolina blues. Better find a better move. It ain't no time to lose. Hands up. Hands up. Rap show, yeah, get you a pack or get a job, keep it moving.
Man, so I wanna dive a little bit into your discography because you know you are sitting across from a fan,
Thank you,
you know, who definitely appreciates what you've done for the culture, you know, what you've done artistically with yourself as far as the maturity and the growth. And one of my favorite projects of yours is Cool Raps.
Okay.
For the women. Yes.
Yeah,
that is very, as someone who enjoys a good slow jam that ain't really a slow jam.
Yeah.
I feel like that project is so fire. How did that project come about?
I'm a fan of that style of music, just like you. You know, I like the good slow jam. It's not really the slow jam, right?
No.
And that was coming at a time when I was coming out of my whole rapidy rap y'all niggas to death. You know, like it was. I had put a tape out when I put out projects. I try to have full plates worth of music. You know what I mean? So even though it's not all catered to women, there are songs that are. It might be one, you know what I mean, and the rest is like we rapping. So with this, I was like, you know, I want to smooth it out some, man, you know, because not to be funny, back to the whole voice thing, when I like lower the octave once, you know, I'm one octave and shit, and slow the tone down and the flow and shit, the shorties really be like on board. So I was like, all right, you know, we gonna.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, we gonna mellow this shit out, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, we gonna just put it together. I'm gonna keep rapping. I ain't gonna sing or nothing like that. I'm gonna bring some guys in to sing, let them do the singing, and I just put the flow together around it. So that's what we went to, and it worked.
Never thought about singing?
Nah, that's not my thing.
Can we get an R&B 16?
No.
Just a quick.
Nah. I say that for you.
I don't sing no more. I gave my life to Christ.
Me in my boot, in my new coupe ride. All up in my wheel with my chick right beside me. Fellas, if you love your lady, show her she the flyest. But only if she ride on that dick the way you like it. Me in my boot, in my new coupe ride. All up in my wheel with my chick right beside me. Fellas, if you love your lady, show her she the flyest. But only if she ride on that dick the way you like it.
No property, but you belong to me, true indeed, and I'ma let the world see it. I'ma let the world know. My ride or die, so I got you ain't sure the cost. Just gotta make sure that I'm bossed up and ready. Know that I'ma get you right if you let me. And don't sweat me. Lay it down, guarantee that you never gon' forget me. Regret not meeting you sooner. Cause by now we would've had Junior or Junette. But shit, it ain't too late to make that move yet. But it can wait for after the pool pit. Together me and you ain't even hit our groove yet. I made enough moves yet. Or had enough rude sex for us to make that move yet.
Get you everything that you need, girl. And I'ma get you everything that you want. All I need is for you to keep it G, girl. And do the things that the mother women want. Oh yeah.
Me in my boot, in my new coupe ride. All up in my wheel with my chick right beside me. Fellas, if you love your lady, show her she the flyest. But only if she ride on that dick the way you like it. Me in my boot, in my new coupe ride.
So I want to dive deep into the apparel that you're wearing. You know, as a lover of fine garments myself,
Right.
this is definitely one of the jiggiest things to probably ever come out of the state of Virginia.
I appreciate
You
that.
know, so how did this come about? Made in Norfolk, for those who do not know what's going on.
Made in Norfolk, honestly, man, came about, like I said, just from paying attention and watching artists that I looked up to, you know, like the Jay-Z's and the Nips and things of that nature. Like, I always saw artists associate themselves with where they were from, you know. It is, if you think of Jay-Z, you're going to think of Brooklyn, because that's where Jay is from, you know what I mean? You're going to think of Crenshaw when you think of Nip and things of that nature. So for me, it was just, I always wanted people to know that I was from Norfolk, not just Virginia, you know what I'm saying? Because if you say you from Virginia,
I could be anywhere.
yeah,
you know?
nigga might think I'm from wherever.
Arlington.
Yeah, Arlington, Roy.
Roanoke,
No shade in that.
Yeah,
like
of
that.
course not.
But it's just different though, being from where we are from. You know, we are from the city aspect of this area. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is kind of like not. You know what I mean? It's super like either rural or some like backwoods type wave. You know what I'm saying? Not to discredit nobody, but that's just what
but
it is.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's either rural, backwoods, or super suburban.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that, but we from the city for real. So, you know, I want people to always understand that and differentiate that Virginia is Virginia, but Norfolk, the
is
seven
Norfolk.
cities, is Norfolk and the seven cities. So
Absolutely.
like, when I would go out of town and do shows and things of that nature, it would always be a part of my introduction. You know, when I would introduce myself, I would always make it known that I'm from Norfolk. It's in Virginia, but I'm from Norfolk. You know what I'm saying? So I initially would put Made in Norfolk on hats and things of that nature for myself, go out of town, wear it to shows. But when I would come back, the homies, you know what I mean, your brother, the rest of the homies and stuff, would ask for a product, you know what I mean?
Sure.
And I would be like, all right, bet. So I would get the hats made, get some shirts made, give it to them, let the homies wear it. And then from there, I would leverage it with the DJs. You know, I would take the hats and the shirts to the radio stations and tell the DJs, yo, you play my record, I'll give you a hat, take this hat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not even if you play my record, I'll give you a hat. Hey, take this hat and shirt, here's my song also. You know what I mean? Play this if you know what I mean, you fucking with it.
It's a quite efficient bargaining tool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Leverage, you just using things for leverage. And from there it just grew. You know, the demand increased. My partner, Carnell, came on board. You know, I brought Bro on to help.
Shout out Carnell.
Yeah, shout out the gang. I brought Bro on board to help expand the brand and get it out there to people a lot more, because, you know, I was working one side of Norfolk, you know, Park Place, Lambert's Point, Shoot Park, Poplar Hall.
Lambert's Point. We outside.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's like my section. Yeah. And Bro is from like Norview, you know what I mean? So he started working that side of town and shit. And then from there it just grew and expanded, and we were looking at something like, yo, we really out here with a brand that is kind of like household name in a sense. You know, it's not.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's ageless, raceless, genderless. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where we've been able to take off and really do it in a super dope and efficient way.
So how did the storefront come about? Because not many brands can really say to their credit that, yeah, we have a store.
Yeah, so
We have a physical brick and mortar location where you can come and purchase your essentials.
So the store, man, is just a part of consistency and progression. It's something that I always envisioned for the brand at some point, but just from consistently pushing, you know, that was just like one of the naturally progressive things to do. I was working at Jimmy Jazz and Military Circle Mall out where the store is located around. You know what I'm saying? And one of my close partners, Big Steve, had walked in and was like, "Yo, Driver, what's next? You know, I feel like you always are like a step away or something right there on the something gonna shake for you. You just need something." So he was like, I was telling him about the store, my concept for the store. I said, people walking here asking me for my stuff all day. I feel like if I had my own store, we would be a lot. And he was like, you know, the most cost-efficient rent at the time was Military Circle. So
Yeah.
I just went and started to look around for spaces, and I saw the space. I went to inquire. When I went to inquire about it, the leasing manager, marketing manager was already familiar with the clothes because her kids had purchased some stuff from me and Carnell, my partner, prior to us having a store. So when I told her who I was and what I was trying to do, she was like, "Oh, I already got that stuff in my house. Like, you know, that's so cool. We would love to have you here." And then from there, it was just snowball. You know what I mean? Rolling downhill with it, man. And I told her what I was trying to do, showed them the space I was trying to get, made my deposit payment. They gave me the keys. I started building out the store. We make all the clothes ourselves. So I started pressing, going crazy, making the clothing.
That's the system.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then from there, we opened September 21st, 2019. We opened the store. I performed at Shag Fest and dropped the tape all in the same weekend.
So that is, you performed at Shag Fest.
Yeah.
Opened the store.
Yeah.
And dropped the project all in the same weekend.
Same weekend.
Do you get any sleep?
Nah, I don't
Do you need a cigarette?
Nah, I don't smoke cigarettes.
Oh, that's good.
I try to stay away from the tobacco, roll papers.
For sure, for sure. Me too.
It's made it known for all I'm wearing when they see me on the scene. Town reppin' when I steppin' in my city. I'm a king out the halls of Park Place or 7100 getting blunted. Where we don't condone snitching or frontin'. Ain't no love unless it's for the money, so we chicken chase. Where they would rather clip you than see you lead in the race. Where they breed envy and hate. Keep your eyes on the crabs. We shouldn't be in this barrel, but we are, and shit is bad. The thought, be a perk, not a victim, it's just survival. Close quarters, fuck around, best friends turn into rivals. Here we bypass the Bible and live by the 10 commandments of bigot while getting busy in the city or the biddy. Pending how your flag hang, always ready, bitch, know I will grip. Word to my last name, and if not, my youngest gonna slide like it's electric. I'm from Norfolk, nigga, shit always getting hectic.
So yes, man, once again, I'm Reek Fisher. I'm here with the most interesting man in the world, really. Amir Driver, man. I wish we had more time. There's so many more questions. I mean, because I don't like you for real, and I feel like I would love for the people to see that.
I've known you since you was like 8. Okay? Y'all don't even understand. This is really like a sibling. This is one of my younger brothers for real. So, yeah, I'm proud of you. I am super proud of the progress that you have made. You know, if I don't know how involved, you know what I mean, y'all are in bro's personal and how he done got up here and told y'all what he might have told y'all in that, but my man has really overcame a lot. I'm very proud of you. You are still the same super dry humor having ass kid that you were, you know, from like ever. And that in itself is a blessing for you to just still be who you are after everything. So congratulations on all the success. Congratulations on being here in Norfolk State. Continue to be who you are and stay on the path that you are. Don't call me for no shit like this no more.
You only here because you love me.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Man. Yeah. So, Mr. Amir Driver, what is next for you? Well, what are we doing right now before we get into what's next?
Right now, just, you know, staying consistent, man. I tell people you ask me what I'm doing right now, I'm working.
For sure.
You know, I'm working. I can't tell you nothing other than that. You know, we're making clothes, we're making raps, we're doing shows, we're putting out videos. Yo, that's what we doing. You know what I mean? That's it, man. Working.
So what's next? What's in the future?
The same thing.
More raps.
More making
more
raps.
Clothes.
More clothes.
More working.
New stores. You know what I mean? New projects, new content, new creative spaces, new avenues, new ventures, all the good stuff.
New guns. New
No. New jewelry. I'm gonna get some new jewelry. Definitely get some new jewelry. Definitely get some new jewelry. I gotta get my rapper chains and shit.
Oh, for sure. I definitely need a rapper chain.
You feel me? Yeah, you know, that's the goal, man.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna get a chain just for these outros, right? So I can be like, yeah, once again, this has been Reek Fisher. I'm here with Amir Driver. This is Premiere. We really getting money over here.
Yeah.
No, but once again, I do want to thank y'all for paying attention and tuning in, man. I've been Reek Fisher. It was nice meeting you. Y'all have a blessed day.